Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back for another card review. So we are here with the brand new series, the Charlotte series, right? And then this is one of the the three jackpots, right? So we're gonna go through the card review for Dagda here, which is an Earth Beast, right? So let's go through the usual, right? Starting with the leader skill. So this is a pure Beast playstyle, right? So this is gonna compete with Veronica. It's gonna compete with Jabir, right? For the Beast leader. So first things first, team attack times 6 and HP times 1.3, which is going to make this team a pretty bulky team, considering beasts have relatively high HP already, right? So with an additional 1.3 boost for HP, that's going to make it about probably 50 to 60,000 HP pool at least, right? So point number 2, when 5 or more combos are made, team attack times 2 additionally, and damage dealt regardless of trio elemental shield. And then when 8 or more combos are made, team attack times another 2.5 additionally, and this time dealt regardless of quintet elemental shield, right? So you can see clearly this team here is based, the damage is based on combos, right? So you can see 5 combos is relatively easy to hit, and then 8 combo is more challenging, but not to worry, there are team skills to assist this card in making 8 combos, right? So with that, let's move on to his team skill plus passive skill. Alright, so looking at the team skill, we have different forms for this card right here. So it will change into deer, bear, wolf, eagle. This one would have different effects, and it is more towards the active skill side, so I'm going to touch on that later. Alright, so number 2, we have extended rune movement time regardless. So I believe this one is extend regardless by 2.5 seconds, right? It's not stated here, but if you go in game, under the question mark icon there, you can actually see it will extend rune movement regardless by 2.5 seconds. Alright, so number 3, fully recover HP, and number 4, beast attack increases. These 2 points will only activate when a beast in the team activate its active skill, right? So regardless of whatever card that is in your team, every time it activates an active skill, they will fully recover HP, as well as you have this 1.5 time beast attack. Right, so note that this 1.5 time beast attack will actually generate an icon on the left side of the screen, right? So you can actually use this to push away the buff, right? So this is one very important thing to take note of. Right, so point number 5, explode and generate beast enchanted runestones, right? So they don't really explain here, but if you were to dissolve all earth runes in the first batch, you will explode odd columns and generate enchanted beast runestones, right? And then by dissolving all light runestones in the first batch, you will explode even columns to generate enchanted beast runestones, right? So the trick here is to keep dissolving all your earth, all your light in the first batch, so you constantly have these beast enchanted runestones every single round, right? So one very good point is that if you do that, you are not vulnerable to like a full freeze board or petrified runes and stuff like that, right? Because you have that race runes activated throughout the entire round. Right, so moving on, the last part here, rune stones effect possession, right? So basically all runes possess effect of each other, as well as other runestones possess 50% of earth runestones, right? So this here is basically a full attacking board as well, right? So which makes this guy here a very solid hitter, right? I think I tried this card already, right? I believe the damage range can go up to 600 million to 700 million just by a normal spin, right? So I'll talk a bit more on the team members a bit later, right, during the active skill portion. Alright, so now onto the active skill. So this is the more confusing part because there is 4 options for you to choose, right? So it's a bit similar to what we have for Full Metal Alchemist collaboration, right? In order to choose 3 options when you activate the active skill, right? So for this card here, we have 4 choices to convert this card into deer, wolf, bear, or eagle, right? So let's start with the deer mode first. So by tapping deer, you explode all runestones, and then for 3 rounds, team recovery becomes 0, and you auto recover 45,000 HP each round. Alright, so this is one of the more useful active skill. You can actually use this to kind of recover, for example, like Chaos Nightmare stage, whereby you have these chain for 3 rounds and then your recovery is 1% and stuff like that. You can actually use this to recover, right? But of course, not a very ideal team to fight Chaos Nightmare, but this is just an example, right? When your recovery is being locked down, you can use this active skill to recover your HP. Right, so next, let's take a look at Bear. So for 1 round, damage received will become 0. So this one is for you to dodge stuff like... also another good example would be Chaos Nightmare, right? In which it starts off with 100% damage reduction and then it drops down to 95%, 90%. So you can use this Bear active skill to kind of like dodge 1 round to reduce the enemy's damage reduction in order to burst through the next round. Right, so the active skill that I see that will probably be most commonly used will be the Wolf, which turns the attributive runestones of Beast and Heart into enchanted runestones. Right, so for 1 round, Beast attack times 2, and then it damage dealt regardless of initial shield. Right, so I believe this is one of the more useful ones. Right, Wolf and Deer. Right, Bear is very situational, right, as well as Eagle. Right, so Eagle, we have CD of Beast other than the card itself, -1. And for 1 round, all runestones possess effect of other attributive runestones, which is pretty repetitive in terms of the team skill. Right, so I would say Eagle will be the least used, followed by Bear, followed by Deer, and then Wolf. Right, Wolf will be the most commonly used, in my opinion. Right, so before I end this card review, maybe let's go through a bit of the possible team members. Right, so team members, we can actually use stuff like Demon Bull King. This is pretty much a very staple card for Beast teams out there. Right, so you can use card like Yun Yang as well. Right, so Yun Yang actually cancels Heart runes and then transfer it to Earth runes. Right, so you can have that constant sky drop, a more sky drop for Earth runes. Right, so I believe there is a bug for now. Right, so because I've already tested this team out, so when you activate Yun Yang, and then you have that auto explode. When you dissolve Earth and Light initial batch, they'll have the odd even column explosion, right? So apparently it's still drop Heart runes for some reason, right? I believe this is a bug and will be fixed in the future, right? So which makes Yun Yang a very viable member. Alright, so other cards can be like Fury from Joint Operation. Right, so this one gives you 1.5 times boost as long as you continue to dissolve Earth runes. Right, so this will pair very well with Yun Yang as well. Right, so other cards like Ghosty from the Beast series. What's the actual Master Captives? Right, Ghosty is a very good card as well for like a final burst, and many other Beast members. So just to list a few, for example, right? So of course you don't have to use Earth Beast. You can use other attribute Beast cards as well, like Jabier, like Behemoth, right? But noticing that all runestones possess 50% of Earth, right? So majority of your cards should still be Earth Beast, right? So overall, I think that this card here is gonna be pretty strong in terms of a Beast, a Beast leader. Right, so if you notice, there is a stage that is just solely for Beasts, which is the Dragonware stage, I think, for the Western Beasts. I'm not sure whether it's over already, right? But that stage only allows you to bring in Beasts, right? So this card here will be a good leader as well, right? So that's all for this card review, right? So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.